Nebraska chapter. We're dedicated to honoring Nebraska's fallen military and first responder heroes.
They will be recognizing the Gold Star families today in Washington Park. Welcome. Make sure you're a part.
Honor and remember. Thank you. Wow, that is some kind of jig right there.
So, but again, we appreciate you being here today. On behalf of the Honor and Remember Nebraska chapter, I would like to welcome you to this Fallen Heroes Remembrance Ceremony. What brings us together today is a commitment to honoring the brave men and women who, in the words of President Abraham Lincoln, gave their last full measure of devotion, defending the freedom that we enjoy. So too, we gather here to honor the first responder heroes, police, fire, and emergency personnel who've made the ultimate sacrifice protecting our communities. During this ceremony, we will share some information with you about these flags and our organization. But again, the real reason that we are here is to honor our fallen heroes. To do that in a very personal way, we will have a roll call of the fallen heroes whose family members are here today. To the Gold Star families, when your hero's name is read, we invite you to come forward and display your Honor and Remember flag and remain until all the names have been read, and we'll just have you line up right in front. To those who are here supporting the Gold Star families, I have a request for you. I ask that you write down or make a note, pull out your phone and make a note of at least one of the names that is read during the roll call. And I'll touch on that a little bit more in a little bit.
Great big balls.
At this time, Barb Forthman, an Honor and Remember Nebraska chapter member, and the Gold Star mother of fallen hero, Captain Robert J. Yiskus, will lead us in our opening prayer.
Dear Father, as we are gathered to honor our country, veterans, police and firemen, active duty military, and all of our fallen heroes, please guide and comfort us in these trying times and events. We know you are all powerful and have a plan. Keep our troops safe as they are on this rescue mission. We thank you that we have the freedoms to gather and celebrate our country. Amen.
Thank you, Barb. At this time, Charles Holder, the cousin of fallen hero Sergeant Lonnie C. Calvin Allen, will lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance. I invite you all to please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon. My name is Andrew Dedeker, and I'm a part of the Honor Remember chapter of Nebraska. And today I'm going to be going over the Honor Remember flag history and the Honor Remember Nebraska chapter history. The Honor Remember flag history: on December 29, 2005, Army Corporal George Anthony Lutz II, known to his family and friends as Tony, was killed by a sniper's bullet while he was on patrol in Fallujah, Iraq. His family and friends endured the shock, emotional agony, and overwhelming loss that accompanied the news of Tony's death, just like the many families who have suffered the same tragedy dating back more than 200 years to the American Revolution. After Tony's funeral, Tony's father, George, met with other families who lost a loved one in Iraq. He found commonality. They wanted to know their loved one's sacrifice was not in vain, and the nation would never forget. These concerns led George to see if there was a universally recognized symbol that specifically acknowledges the American servicemen and women who never made it home. To his surprise, he found nothing. Thus, the Honor Remember flag was conceived. The Honor Remember Nebraska chapter history. It was formed in 2012. The Honor Remember Nebraska chapter is an all-volunteer 14-member chapter which includes 5 Gold Star members, family members. That is Pat Marchek, Gold Star mother of Sergeant Corey Boracek, Barb Gorthman, Gold Star mother of Captain Robert Yeskis, Yolanda Robles, Gold Star mother of Corporal Adrian Robles, Jim Jackson, Gold Star father of Sergeant Jessica L. Jackson, and Allison Hines, Gold Star sister of PFC Matthew C. Myers. We have presented more than 200 personalized honor and remember and honor and sacrifice flags to families of Nebraska and Iowa fallen military and first responder heroes. Flags have been presented for fallen heroes who served in World War I, World War II, Korean, Cold War, Vietnam, and the War on Terror. We secured passage of the LR 95, a resolution by the Nebraska State Legislature that adopted the Honor Remember flag as an official symbol of the state of Nebraska and authorized it to be flown at government buildings. In addition to the flag presentations, we sponsor other events each year that include the following: a Families of the Fallen Walk, a dinner for over 200 family members of fallen military and first responder heroes, delivery of a dozen roses to 32 police, sheriff, fire, and first responder stations in the Omaha metro area, and an annual golf outing where teams play in honor of the fallen military and first responder heroes. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alan Hager, and I am a member of the Honor Remember Nebraska chapter. And I'm going to be touching on the symbolism of the Honor and Remember flag. As you look at it, the red field represents the blood spilled by brave men and women in America's military throughout history, who willingly gave their lives so that we would all remain free. The blue star, it represents active service in military conflict. This symbol originated with World War I, but on this flag, it signifies service through all generations from the American Revolution to the present day. The white border. The white border beneath and surrounding the gold star represents purity of sacrifice. There is no greater price that an American can pay than to give his or her life to service for country. The gold star. It signifies the ultimate sacrifice of a warrior in active service who will not return home. Gold reflects the value of the life that was given. The folded flag. The folded flag signifies that the final tribute to an individual life that a family sacrificed and gave to our nation. And the flame. The flame is an eternal reminder of the spirit that has departed this life, yet burns on in the memory of all who knew and loved the fallen heroes. Thank you.
My name is John Adams, and I'd like to share with you some reflections on those who have served and sacrificed. Since the birth of our nation, 48 million plus men and women have served in the armed forces. 42 plus million have served in wartime. Their service has encompassed 83 wars and conflicts. 1.5 million plus have suffered an injury or an illness. 82,000 plus are still classified as POW/mission in action. 1.3 million men and women have died while serving our country. The USA, United States of America, is roughly 89,000 days old, which really in the scope of time isn't that long. What that means is those 1.3 million plus that have given their lives for our freedoms, that's an average of 15 men and women a day. That puts it in some sort of context. That today, on average, there's going to be 15 men or women that will sacrifice that we can gather here and have this sort of gathering to honor their service and sacrifice. And the final note of that is there are untold millions of Gold Star families that have been affected by their loss, and also us. We're part of that untold million because those that have sacrificed, there's no telling what they could have done for our country because they are among our best and brightest. We're going to do a roll call of the families that have a Gold Star and have shown up today and as a way of honoring their son or daughter. Sergeant Lonnie Calvin Allen. William Eagle. Second Lieutenant Ralph Eagle. PFC Edward Babe Gomez. Lance Corporal Miguel Keith. PFC Timothy J. Madison. Staff Sergeant Manuel R. Puentes. Tech 4 Joseph S. Wazak. Captain Robert J. Yeskis. First Lieutenant Eugene L. Ziesel. Please stand and give these families an ovation. Thank you. While we gathered here today to honor those that have fallen and made the sacrifice, let us not forget those who are still serving in harm's way, especially these times that are trying. Can we please have just a brief moment of silence for those that are still serving and sacrificing? May God bless them all, and may God watch over them. Thank you.
We hope that this ceremony has been meaningful to all of you. To those who are here to show your support for the families of our fallen heroes, we say thank you. On this beautiful day, you could have chosen to do any number of things. You could be doing chores at home. You could be cleaning out the garage or mowing the lawn. On this, maybe one of the last summer great days, you could be going to the pool or to the lake. You could be camping or fishing or just hanging out at home, really doing nothing. But you chose to be here. And your presence shows a sincere commitment to honoring those whose ultimate sacrifice makes all the things that you could be doing today, including gathering here, possible. Earlier, I asked you to write down at least one of the names that was read during the roll call. I encourage you to share that name with someone you know and tell them about this ceremony. As you say that fallen hero's name out loud, you are helping ensure that he or she is not forgotten, and in that sense, they are still with us. To the families of our fallen heroes, you are the reason that we are here. Nothing we do can ever compensate you and your family for the sacrifice that you have made for our nation. We are forever grateful for your loved one and for your family, and we are truly sorry for your loss. At this time, Barb Forthman will come forward and conclude our ceremony with a word of prayer.
Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Ephesians 6:10. Father, please keep all of us safe as we go on with our day and guide our paths to do you honor. Amen.
Again, thank you all for coming. We appreciate your support, and in particular your support of our Gold Star families. Once again, those that will need a ride back to Family Fair, we'll just gather over at the intersection at 20th and Hancock, and we'll have vehicles there real shortly. Again, thank you very much.